Hello students, welcome to EC Engineering. In this video, I am going to explain you mechanical rotational system, the basic elements in a rotational system and the symbols involved in it, and torque balance equation. Hopefully you are well aware of mechanical translational system. I already posted a video regarding a translational system, introduction and tutorial problem. All the links were given in this video description box. Those who wants to refer may refer the same. So get into the rotational system. You just have a clear understanding behind the translational system. Both the procedures involved are same. Instead, here we are using an rotational. That's all. Instead of displacement in a translational system, here we are using an angular displacement theta. Similarly, dx by dt over translational system, here d theta by dt. Similarly, d square x by dt square acceleration in translational system, here in rotational system, d square theta by dt square. Mass represented in a translational system, but in a rotational system, it is given with moment of inertia J of a mass. Then dash part in a translational system, here dash part with rotational friction coefficient B. Then horizontal spring with the stiffness K. So these are all the essential things. You have to keep it in your mind. So instead of force in a translational system, here torque. So when a torque is applied to the rotational mechanical system, it is opposed by the opposing torque. Instead of force, here we are having an torque. So due to the moment of inertia, friction and elasticity in a system, we have an opposing torque. Then according to Newton's second law of motion, it states that sum of torques acting on a body is 0, or sum of applied torques is equal to sum of opposing torques. So with this understanding, we'll pass on to the list of symbols used in a rotational system. So here we have an symbols via angular displacement theta in radian, angular velocity d square theta by dt, d theta by dt, angular acceleration d square theta by dt square, then applied torque in Newton meter with the letter T, and J is a moment of inertia kg meter square per radian, B rotational frictional coefficient Newton meter per radian per second, then K is the stiffness of the spring Newton meter per radian. So with this understanding, we'll pass on to the torque balance equations in all the elements. So first consider an ideal element, means ideal rotational mass element with a G. Torque is applied in it. So because of a torque, rotational displacement theta occurs. Here we ignore friction and elasticity. So the torque due to the moment of inertia is proportional to angular acceleration only. So let T be the applied torque and Tj is an opposing torque due to moment of inertia. So Tj is proportional to d square theta by dt square, or which is equal to j into d square theta by dt square. So according to Newton's second law, keep it in your mind. Whenever we have a torque, we represented it as j d square theta by dt square. Now consider the frictional element dash part fixed with one end at a reference. Fixed with one end at a reference. See here, fixed with B, fixed with one end at reference. So here applied torque T, opposing torque T suffix B, where T suffix B, TB is proportional to d theta by dt or B into d theta by dt. So according to Newton's second law of motion, when we have a fixed reference, then dash part is represented with an B into d theta by dt. Again the same dash part, what will happen when it is connected with an ideal dash part with angular displacement at both ends. See here, dash part is connected in between two ends. So when a torque is applied in it, two angular velocities of theta 1 and theta 2. Two angular velocities of theta 1 and theta 2 acting on B. So here TB is proportional to d by dt of difference between theta 1 minus theta 2, or TB equal to B into d by dt of theta 1 minus theta 2. So freeze it in your mind and keep a clear understanding. With this clear understanding, we'll pass on to the spring set. Again consider the spring with a reference. Spring with the reference, then applied torque is equal to opposing torque. So here one end fixed end, another end torque acting. So angular displacement theta occurs. So T equal to Tk equal to K into d theta. Similar cases applicable when displacement at both ends. See, torque is applied in a spring. Both the ends are connected. That's why here theta 1 and theta 2, both the angular displacement occurs. So torque acting on a torque applied T on a spring is equal to opposing torque Tk equal to K into theta 1 minus theta 2. So these are all the basics required for doing a tutorial related problem of mechanical rotational system. See students, you just go through the video once again and make a clear understanding. It is very easier for us to do the tutorial related problem. With this understanding, I am taking leave. Thank you students. Keep in touch with the videos. See the videos continuously and share it with your likelihood friends, those requires an understanding, clear understanding in control systems engineering. Thank you students.